Hello everyone, welcome back to Formula Ashfalt here in qualifying day in Australia, the Grand Prix Down Under, and as you can see everyone's out, same teams and same drivers pretty much, apart from one which is the Sauber of LMB, or as you'll see game time is built like one by one. Here's Joe. Realistic corner and he's using that to the extreme level, and we'll see him coming around the last two corners on his first banker lap as he comes through the last corner, and there's been a crash for Lewis Scythe here in qualifying, so that's the end of his qualifying and he will start third at best. So that's shocking for Scythe. There's Joe and he goes off in a big way. Big crash, okay? Second crash in a row in qualifying for Joe, and that's not the only crash, because near the end of the session Ashley Curtis has just had a spin, and then while recovering from it, the season 3 champion spins out and then retires from the session, and he then rejoins onto the track, and meanwhile MMR Nicholas is on the lap, and we'll see where he can put his car. But he comes through, and Ashley's recovering on the track, and that was very close with Nicholas and Ashley. So Ashley and Nicholas, MMR Racing, and Joe's disconnected, and Mint's disconnected. So Joe's on spectator. This is supposed to be an onboard right now, but Joe is spectator, and Kian now going around the outside. Round goes Scythe. I think that was contact with maybe AJ Curtis. But I don't know. We're hearing that there could be a restart due to those connection issues at the start, but. We'll wait and see. We're on lap 3 of 20. We got Ashley on the back of the Ferrari of Kian, who I believe is in Mercedes in F123. So I guess he's picked the wrong team, but he's hit into the Alpine of the season 3 F123 champion, who then goes off the road to boot. I think he may have had contact with Scythe as he was rejoining the track. And speaking of Scythe, he's side by side through the high-speed sections of turn 6, 7 and 8. Now he goes into turn 9, the far chicane section. Let's see who's going to come out in front. It's going to be Scythe, but down the inside he's not going to try it there, is he? Through goes Scythe, and Kian stays in front. This is built like one by one, the debutant here in Formula Ashfalt, and he's on the back of the season 3 F123 champion Ashley Curtis, the fan favourite on Formula Ashfalt. Down the inside goes built like one by one, and he's off the road. He's not made that move stick, and yeah, he's going to be kicking himself with that one. The new debutant in the Sauber, and round goes Ashley. Ashley goes round, so actually LMB. And so this is that restart that was planned. We've gone back to the normal grid order, and we did not complete a sufficient amount of laps, so we've gone back to normal grid order, and we're away again here in Formula Ashfalt for proper this time, with everyone connected to the server, and on the outside is Joe on Kamui, and now Scythe down the inside near contact, and the V-Guards have stranded away nearly, I think that's over half a second away from the rest of the pack. Heading down into turn 3, Joe breaks late, contact with Kian, and off there goes the Sauber, and there's a virtual safety car.
Reduce speed and
that's a strange one.
Delta on your dash. Okay.
So this virtual safety car is out, and in goes Kamui. She's made a green flag pit stop, and so is MMR. Both V-Carbs are in, and AJ Seaton, so Joe leads. This is about the lead. Look about the Red Bull behind him. Is gonna look for a move. It's Scythe who's looking for a move. DRS isn't able now, and is Scythe going to be able to make any sort of challenge for the lead of the straight? Down the inside goes Kian, and just slams into the tyre of Scythe, and so it's a full safety car, and that's bits of wing from Bill. Oh wow, it's after the pit stop rounds. LMB did not make his pit stop, and he's just run into the back of the safety car.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
And broke his front wing. That's absolutely insane. So I don't know what he's going to do on this restart. Yeah. Oh, and he's what? So he's retired from the session. and now he's pulled over, and this is an absolute mess. Look at that. Through goes Kabooey. Now she's got a massive illegal overtake that she has to relinquish. There's a penalty from Kian. That's probably going to get taken off. And now we're back racing again. That was an absolute mess. And all of it means that Davey and Tom won't finish the race at all. But now down the outside goes Joe, but the leader of the race of MMR, he's round the outside. Can he do what Kian did in F123? No, he can't. He's run out of road. But
no tyre concerns at the moment. Just focus on the drive.
mayhem at the restart. And this is here on lap 5. This is further back then. So we're having a look at something that just happened a minute ago. This has been after having to relinquish all those positions. That was a missile move by Ashley Curtis, who's in the gravel.
Okay, the
And
stewards
that
have now
was,
enabled DRS.
well, that was late
DRS
break
is
and
now
taken to
online.
another continent from Ashley Curtis. But heading into turn 3 again. I feel like I've seen this scored 100 times now. But no moves being made here. No rocket launchers being sent. No Jamal airlines being sent. Nothing like that. But there is a touch from Joe. Looks to the inside of turn 6. That was nearly a huge shunt. That was very risky stuff. And now Joe. Oh no, that's not Joe. That's Kamui, or better known as Mint, going around the outside of side. Contact again. They're travelling at huge speeds and just about able to get through. Scythe and Mint do awful corner cutting, but we'll let it slide because it's realistic. And Scythe is still in front, but this is Joe heading through here on lap 8. It's been a thrilling race so far, but we cut away again. This is Lewis, Scythe, and Mint. Kamui Mint goes through on the outside, and she does get the move done this time. Doesn't get held up behind, and that is a great move there by Kamui, who gets through on the Red Bull. But down the inside again goes Scythe. Nearly contact. There is contact. Round goes Scythe. Scythe, oh no, he's kept it in a straight line. I think you can see just in the background of Joe's winner, you can see that accident happen. But we head into the last chicane here, and Joe really trying to manage this gap, and he nearly loses the car. And heading through here, and he's just going down the straight line. Oh, and Scythe, who crashed in qualifying, has crashed in what looks to be the same place. We don't have any footage of it, but there's a crash for Scythe again. Maybe on lap 14 then, MMR pulls a gap. Joe's tyres have been dying off, and Min, who's been catching lap after lap, is now 1.6. She's been catching at about 3 tenths, maybe 4 tenths a lap. And Joe makes a mistake. Joe's making a mistake. That's going to cost him a lot of time. Look at that, 3 tenths straight down the giant. And now heading through the last corner, he's losing the car. It's like he's on drives on a wet track, which he had experience from in F123. And look at that, it's under DRS range now. This is crucial timing, but MMR Nicholas is going to come over the line any minute to win the Australian Grand Prix. So it's going to be a V-Carb win, 2 V-Carb Grand Slams. And MMR gets the win here. And on the inside goes Kamui, heading through the last corner. Is he going to be able to get this over the line? It gets close. There's not even a gap. I don't even know. So Joe hangs on to second, I think, but Kamui has finished pretty much the exact same time as him. Let's have a look again. Oh, so he does finish third. Beg your pardon. And I don't even know what to make of that. There's not even a gap now. Is that a bug, or did they actually just finish at the exact same time? We'll have to look at the leaderboard at the end. But this is Ashley Curtis coming through for a 4th place. And, oh, actually, it was nearly coming through for a DNF then. Very close call there, but heading through the last corner, AJ Curtis takes 4th. But MMR Racing takes the 2nd win for AlphaTauri. And the 1st win for both championships. And yes, it was exactly the same time, or race time. So they finished 0.000 from each other. They have exactly the same gap to the leader. That's absolutely incredible, and racing that you'd probably only find in leagues like Formula Ashfalt. We'll catch you in Baku for an absolute chaotic race. I don't actually know what to make of that gap. That is absolute magic.